Some stories are only dangerous if you hear them alone in winter at night. A long pause. If you're watching this by yourself, keep listening. If you're not, you might want to ask them if they heard that too. The Digital Nightmare presents Don't Watch This Alone During Winter. Winter always made the nights feel longer. Not just darker, but quieter. The kind of quiet where even your own breathing sounds too loud. Evan moved into the house at the start of December. Small place, old place, cheap rent. The kind of house that looked colder on the inside than it did outside. The first night, he noticed how the silence behaved strangely. Not empty silence, waiting silence. You know that feeling when a room feels occupied even when you're alone? At exactly 11:47 p.m., Evan heard it. A sound, not a bang, not footsteps, a slow, careful breath. He froze on the couch, remote in his hand, TV glowing blue across the walls. The sound came again, right behind him. Not close enough to touch, but close enough to feel. Evan stood up fast, heart racing. The sound stopped instantly. He searched the house, bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, nothing. That night, he slept with the lights on. The second night, the sound returned. This time, closer. A breath that didn't belong to him. Evan sat in bed, staring at the open doorway. The hallway was dark, darker than it should have been. "Hello?" he whispered. Silence. Then, a faint sound from the hall. A voice, not speaking, practicing. It sounded like someone learning how to talk, using his voice. Evan slammed the bedroom door and locked it. He didn't sleep at all. By the third night, Evan tried to rationalize it. Old house, pipes, wind. But winter doesn't whisper your name. At 12:03 a.m., as snow tapped gently against the windows, he heard it clearly. Evan. The voiceover, it said his name like it missed him. He grabbed his phone and texted his friend Mark. "Do you believe houses can remember people?" Mark replied, "Bro, it's late. Stop watching scary stuff." Evan smiled weakly until the bedroom door creaked open on its own. The voiceover, he didn't remember unlocking it. The hallway was empty, but the air was warm now, too warm. On the one night, Evan set up his phone to record audio while he slept. He told himself it was proof, or comfort. At 2:11 a.m., he woke up to pressure on his chest, like someone kneeling without weight. He couldn't move, couldn't scream. Right next to his ear, something whispered, "You left me here." Tears rolled down Evan's face as the pressure slowly lifted. The room went silent. Morning came too fast. Evan listened to the recording. At first, nothing. Then breathing, not his. Then his own voice, talking in his sleep. But he remembered being awake. His voice on the recording said, "I'll stay, I promise." Evan dropped the phone. That night, the house felt different. Satisfied. The lights flickered once when he walked in. The air felt heavy, like the house was holding its breath. It wasn't watching him anymore. It was waiting. At 11:47 p.m., Evan heard footsteps, slow, bare, circling the living room. He stood in the center of the room and shouted, "What do you want?" The footsteps stopped. Then the voice answered, from everywhere. Warmth. Not heat, company. The truth came to him all at once. The previous tenant, the neighbor's silence, the cheap rent in winter. This house didn't kill people, it kept them. When Evan ran for the door, it wouldn't open. The windows wouldn't break. The house sighed. "You said you'd stay." The lights went out. Police found the house empty in spring. No signs of Evan, but neighbors reported something strange. On cold nights, when the snow falls just right, the house breathes. And if you stand close enough, you can hear someone practicing your voice. Long pause. You're still watching, aren't you? If this story unsettled you, subscribe before your screen goes dark. You're watching the digital nightmare. And tell me in the comments, would you leave or would you stay warm?